wasn't holding you. I can't see the end.
By this time last year, I was on my way to Murtala Mohammed Airport to take off to the UK. This is me 1 year later. Grateful to God, thankful for how far He has brought me and where He's taking me to. I'm happy. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jennifer, and if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Jennifer and you're welcome to my channel. So this is me reporting from the beautiful city of Leeds. So today makes it 1 year. I mark 1 year today in the UK. By this time last year, I was waiting to board my flight. I boarded by 12. And I'm grateful to God for how far I've come. So to all the persons that are aspiring to come to the UK, who are worried, because I've seen videos, so many videos of unrealistic expectations. People will say hard truth about staying in the UK. It's not easy in the UK. Life is hard. The expectations are not what you think they are. You know, crazy stuff like that. The truth is that if you're leaving your country completely and coming and starting over in a new place, is you don't expect everything to just happen fast. It's not rocket science. I mean, it takes a gradual process. So if you have this at the back of your mind, you will not have unrealistic expectations. I mean, you have to start off with time. Everything would work out the way you want. And then I've seen a few clips, a few videos on YouTube about some YouTubers and people talking about how hard it is to stay in the UK. For me, I don't think it's hard. It's just that if you're not used to a particular system in a country, there is no way you're going to adapt so smoothly. You might find it a little bit shaky, but then again, it's not bad. I don't know why people say plenty bills and all of that. If you've not been here and you see people making video of they work to pay bills, the bills are so high, they want to go back to their country, don't mind them. I lie. Bills is part of your everyday life. At least you are seeing what you're paying for. The electricity, the water, whatever. You're seeing what you're paying for. Why won't you pay bills? I mean, I don't know. Probably it could be where they're coming from. They're not used to, you can have your way, use things and not pay bills. But then again, you're working. And if you're doing a good job, you can afford your bills. So what else are you complaining about? See, that's why Oyibo people, they don't get problem. They just live their life, go on vacation, enjoy themselves. So these whole bills are too much. If you have a good job, if you're working, even with minimum wage, you can actually pay your bills. Just look for accommodation that is according to your size. Cut your coat according to your size. You can survive. I don't know the false about the hard truth about living. It's difficult. For me, it has been smooth this past 1 year. Of course, life comes with ups and downs, but I won't blame it solely on because I'm here. Because if you're in your country, what's the guarantee you will not have issues? Everywhere you don't read everywhere. And then about the issue of isolation and loneliness. Of course, it's expected. You don't have family and friends, except you do have family and friends here. But even if you do, most of them are busy working because that's how it is here. So it will take a couple of time, months, days, weeks for you to make friends, have a community where you can hang out, enjoy yourself. But I mean, you're not here to make friends. You're here to work. You're here to build your life again. You're here to, start afresh. Even though social life is important, but it's not like categorically what would be a problem. So for me, it's not an issue, but I've seen people make it an issue. But I'm just here to encourage someone that it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So the next thing I'll talk about is the problem of accessing healthcare. I've seen videos where people say it's a problem that is not as they expected. Accessing healthcare isn't so easy. Well, what I would say is their system is kind of like different from where I come from, where if you have any ailment, you don't necessarily need to see a doctor. You just walk into the pharmacy and meet a pharmacist, and then you get your prescription and go. It's quite accessible. But then again, here, for you to see a doctor, like, everything is appointment based, except it's an emergency. Of course, there is A&E. I personally have had an emergency twice with my daughter, and I was attended to quickly. In fact, it was even phone call, and then I had to take her to the whole Royal Infirmary, and she was attended to. I've seen people say it's not accessible, it's this and that. Well, my personal experience is actually accessible if it's an emergency, like the emergency system. They try, at least they've tried for me. And I've also had a friend who also had an emergency, and the wife was almost dying, and within few minutes the ambulance came. But then for minor ailments, you have to make an appointment to see a GP, or you can go to the pharmacy if it's not what the pharmacist can prescribe. If not over the counter, if you need proper diagnosis, you have to go to GP. For me, I don't see it as a problem, because that is how it should be. It's just that some countries, some things are not regulated, like Nigeria. Most times you just walk into a pharmacy and you get prescription medicine, no proper diagnosis. So for me, as a pharmacist, I know that is good practice. For me, it's not a problem. But their medical system, their health system is actually okay, contrary to what I see on the internet. But for my personal view, it's not a problem. And then one thing I've learned here in this my first year is that these people are not sentimental. They are very disciplined. If they say it's 2 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock. I mean, it's not like they don't have emotions, but then when it comes to something that is, say for example, this bus is leaving by 9 a.m. because they are running late, and the bus is leaving, they're flagging the driver because it's past that time. Yeah, the driver will feel bad for you, but he will not stop. Example. So they are very disciplined. You will learn how to be disciplined here. You will just learn how not to make silly excuses. I mean, where I come from, you can, there was traffic, the road, you get me. If you know there was traffic, why didn't you leave your house an hour earlier? Like, you can't just make silly excuses. And it's good because it has helped me to be more disciplined. Then I don't attach emotions to things, because I know that they will say, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, so sorry. After that, they'll tell you, sorry, I can't do anything. Example is, I remember last Christmas, I didn't book for my kids to go see Santa. I think it was an error on my part, because I felt that if you just walk in, you would see Santa. So when I got to the door, the elf now told me, okay, what time is your booking? I'm like, I didn't book. They said, no, you can't go. Even as my kids were crying that, please, they want to see Santa. Other kids were coming, they will check your name, they were like, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but there's really nothing I can do. So here, they don't attach, you have to be disciplined. It's something that it may be hard for some persons to accept, but with time, you would adjust. And then theft. These people, they can steal. They dare not park your bicycle anyhow without locking. Sometimes even when you lock it, they steal. Pickpockets. And the thing is that there was a day I saw a lady that someone snatched her phone. Unlike my country, people will start chasing and running after the person, thief. But here, the lady was shouting. Nobody was even pursuing the guy. They just left the person, and she finally caught up. I sharp passed. I don't know how it ended. But the thing is that it's totally different here. You will find it funny. Like, if you're not a policeman or yeah, if you're not a policeman, you can't just start chasing someone on the road, unlike where I come from. So it was funny to me, but about the theft thing, I'm careful, more vigilant. I don't keep things anyhow, and I'm careful. It's not like it's rampant, but it depends on the area where you are and all of that. For me, my experience with that is just bicycles and all those petty things, petty stealing. So life is good. It's not easy anywhere, but it can be easy if you want it to be easy. So if you have the mindset of abroad life is hard, especially UK, because of bills, because of or whatnot, just remove it from your mind. It's not easy starting afresh, and by the grace of God, put your mind to it. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. To all the people that are coming into the UK this September, this is like busy period where students coming all over UK. I wish you guys the best. There's nothing difficult. You adapt. God is on your side. Everything will go well for you. Everything will work out smoothly for you. Don't mind. So you don't even believe everything you see on the internet, hook, line and sinker, about how difficult it is here. Yeah, people are here from different walks of life and they're making it. So why won't you make it? See my life 1 year later. I am not where I want to be yet, but I'm grateful for where I am and I'm thankful for where God is taking me to. I'm happy 1 year later. I'm in the city of Leeds, exploring the university. The University of Leeds is quite beautiful. You also quickly adapt to the weather. This is August, September is not that cold, just a little bit of cold. It may be cold for people that are just coming in. I remember when I came in, it was cold for me. 16 degrees, 15, 14 I was shivering. But then people were telling me, this is not cold. People were telling me that time, it's not cold. You've not seen cold yet. And I was anticipating. So finally, when the 0 degrees and minus degrees came, we all survived it. In fact, 16 degrees is normal to me now. I remember right after winter, when it started getting warm, it was sometimes 10, 12, 13, and it was normal for me. Meanwhile, when I came in August of last year, I was shivering. So yeah, adapting to the cold is something your body will do quickly. You adapt to the cold. Really adapt to the cold. It's not that bad. It's actually cool. And like they say, to make your skin fresh. Even though at the beginning I struggled with my skin a bit, I was not understanding it because when there is no sun, I expect my skin to be fresh. But after some time, I was experiencing dryness of the skin. My lips were so dry. My hair was falling out and all of that. I was really struggling with that. But after some time, am I not glowing? Is my skin not glowing? So definitely the cold weather is enjoyable. Yeah. So I just thought to drop this video. I've been AWOL on YouTube because I've been busy trying to round up my dissertation and my studies. But I just thought to drop this video to let you guys know that I'm fine and to encourage someone who is having a hard time or who thinks that is going to be difficult coming into UK, especially the people that are coming in right now. It's not difficult. You're going to make it. Everybody is making it. People are making it. So why won't you be counted among those that are making it? Don't look at the negative part of this whole journey. It's an experience. Yeah, uprooting your life and coming to an entirely different place, different culture, and it's actually a brave thing to do. So hang in there. You're gonna be alright. Make a video of yourself now and 1 year time and see how far you come. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.